across the board. Just teach them every fundamental that they'll need to have success on game day.
And you've got Vertus there now. Tell me what it's like bringing him into the group.
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's still early in the process, and it's a position he's played in the past. So he's been working his tail off and competing with the rest of the guys, and it's been good to have him a part of the room.
Is that helpful that he was there 2 years ago, playing on the D line? I guess 3 years ago now.
Yeah, it is helpful. Some of the techniques and the fundamental aspects of it is like riding a bike, but you just got to clean up a couple of things. But he's been good. He's been a good addition to the room.
Thanks.
How do you kind of see him kind of gelling in when he comes in with some guys that bring over a little more experience? I mean, he's got a little past experience, but kind of that newcomer to that room.
Yeah, just being a member of the team, it's a big family. So from that aspect, coming into the room is seamless. But in terms of learning the defense, it's a day at a time. We just want to stack days, take it a day at a time, work on one fundamental each day, and just see how we can improve and correct moving forward.
Coach, how do you evaluate your group after 1 week, and what are you looking forward to when they put the pads on tomorrow?
Ultimately, you look at one thing that you want them to work on, and after that practice, you get a chance to watch the film. That's what camp allows us to do. We spend a lot more time than we would have during the season with the 20-hour rule. So we can work on film. We can walk through our technique and get corrections. In terms of evaluation, everybody gets reps, same amount of reps. Some guys get more reps, and how you take advantage of those reps is how you evaluate it.
Coach, you went through spring and then 5 practices here. Are you starting to get an idea what the rotation up front's going to look like?
Yeah, we try to prepare all our guys to play in the game in terms of rotation. That'll start to clean itself up as we get closer to game day. But we do like to play a lot of guys up front.
But are there 2 or 3 guys that have really jumped out at you here in camp that are really stepping up?
Actually, it's still early in the process. I think all of them are competing. Some guys will have a good day. Some guys will have days that they need to clean up. But that's the beauty of camp, So we just keep stacking days and keep working to get better each day.
It's 3-4 defense now, and these guys, before you guys got here, they were playing a 4-3. The nose tackle position, how have Rod and Calvin Avery, those guys, how are they adjusting to playing, like a 2-gap nose tackle type of position?
Yeah, in terms of the scheme, I'm not going to speak towards that. We'll wait till August 28th. But in terms of each player, whatever technique we get out there and we work, guys are working to get better and get a chance to watch the film and improve on any mistakes that they may have and get better.
Terrance, you didn't have Rodrick in the spring. So what have you thought of him, just the little that you had with him on the field?
He's a great young man. He's exciting to coach. He brings a lot of talent to the table, just like all our guys up front. But they all have different skill sets, and it's been great to have Rod as an addition to the group, and so it's been great.
What's Keith bring to that group? You seem to take a step in the spring.
Yeah, Keith is dynamic. Keith can play multiple positions up front, all down the distance.
But Johnny Newton,
Johnny Newton as well. All those guys, they had such a tremendous summer with Coach Tank. And so when you come and show up in camp and you're in shape and you're strong and you're physical, it makes me look like a good coach. So.
Conditioning-wise, how's Calvin Avery coming along? I mean, he's battled his weight a little bit since he's been here.
Yeah, I've always thought he looked great, but he lost a lot of weight though. He's lost a lot of weight. He's changed his body, and again, that's just that's what's so exciting about what these guys have done over the summer with Coach Tank and his staff.
Is that showing up on the field as far as stamina, ability to play through a long series?
Absolutely. But again, you want to keep your guys fresh and keep them as ready as possible at all times. But yeah, that's helped a ton.
Kind of a similar thing with Rod. Jamal got joined this group, didn't play in the spring. What have you seen from him?
Jamal is a natural leader. And so whether he was repping now and wasn't repping in the spring, he was still there. He was still present, and everybody felt his presence. So he's just a natural leader. It's easy to follow him, and when he's on the field, it's like you never missed him, because he was always there. And so he's a great leader.